Maria, are there any doubts about von der Leyen here getting a majority?
Good morning, Matt. It's interesting she's decided to speak in French and open that speech in French, perhaps, and not there to the French MEPs. But I have to say this vote is tight. Remember, there was speculation it could be polled, it could be delayed. One very senior official yesterday told me the fact that it is going ahead doesn't really mean she's locked the votes. She needs 374, but in real terms, I've been told anything below 400 votes would actually make her look very weak. And her biggest problem is the fact that she did not run in this European election for months. I'm sure you remember we were told the next Commission president will be an elected official who did participate in the European election. That is clearly not the case with von der Leyen. This was a last-minute decision that was cut between the French and the Germans, and that is really her big problem. That is where you're seeing that resistance, in particular from the European Social Democrats, who were so close to getting this job but essentially lost it to von der Leyen, and they're angry about this, and they actually think it's not so much about von der Leyen and who she is, but it's the fact that she did not run in this European election. They think this is bad overall for European democracy.
And so that raises the question then, what if she fails to convince and she doesn't win the support of these MEPs we see here?
Well, Anna, that is a nightmare scenario in Brussels. This took 3 days to negotiate, a record 19-hour summit, and it will really be an embarrassment for European leaders. And what you have to almost keep in mind is that they already deployed a lot of political capital to do this. It would be really bad news for Angela Merkel. She would lose her commission head, who is a German, but it's also bad news for Emmanuel Macron, who suggested von der Leyen, and he seems to be very much in tune with her and the idea of a more federal Europe. So overall, a nightmare scenario, but also an embarrassment for European leaders who are hoping this gets cleared today.